all started with my parents. I don't know if they even know what they had done. It became my dream. A lifestyle that I would go on and live. A lifestyle that was so deep rooted that it was in my blood. I put the helmet of salvation on, and at 7,000 RPM, I found Christ, and then Christ found me. So I go on with my dream, leading this legacy to the young, and I preach the gospel for them.
Okay, we are headed up the interstate. We left the city, a little city of Huntington, and we're gonna go out and hit one of my favorite roads to ride. I don't know the name of it, I just know the road, and it brings us out there in behind Beech Fork. Beautiful big Beech Fork, you know. Lovely water, but they got a gun range, all kinds of good stuff out there. I figured let's get out of the city and let's get into God's country, you know. Person gets a little stuffy nose when he's too long in the city, you know, all the fumes, you know, it gets to a body. So let's get out in God's country, get a breath of fresh air, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me and let's see the beautiful sights. Well, I thought this brought us out here. I thought this brought you out by Beech Fork. I must have got my roads mixed up. Yeah. I got my roads mixed up. Ooh, I better cool it. School's letting out. It looked like there was four-wheeler trails down over there. Are we still recording? Yeah. I know where I'm at. Yep, I know where's me's at. I can still get to Beech Fork from here. So we'll go out this way. Someone smacked the wall. You can't smack the wall. Don't you turn in front of me. a fun little road though. It's nice and curvy, but it's overpopulated. You can't really go fast on this road because there's so many houses and so much traffic. You never know when you're gonna run into somebody or someone's gonna pull out in front of you and not see you coming. But it's just a fun little twisty road. I enjoy riding it. And it's beautiful God's country. Ton of gravel on the road, like a ton of gravel. Oh, look at that. Oh man, look at that. I want a house like that. Yep, that's what I want right there. That's the dream living right there. It's me and the house and the field. Some horses. Oh, my mama would love if I bought some horses. I think she'd move in with me, to be honest with you. She'd be out there with the horses. She'd totally forget about me and my sister and my dad. She'd be out there in the pasture with them. Somebody's been doing some burnouts. Here's a kiss your butt curve. Man, you almost reach around and kiss your license plate. I think we got us on the right road now. Pretty sure. It said Beach Fork back there. Of course, I had to stop and fix the GoPro. The GoPro, for some apparent reason, just stopped filming. I don't understand that. So, it's very pretty country out here. Very pretty country. I'll tell you right now, the winters we have though, it'd be an absolute nightmare to get out of here in the wintertime, I bet you. So I know they don't maintenance these roads. And if they do, I'd be shocked. Because the road that I live on, they do not. Nope, absolutely not. If you don't have four-wheel drive, you're not going in or out. So, you might get out. I don't know about coming back in. So, that'd be the only downfall of living out here. I'll turn you guys back on once I get into a little bit more open country out here. A good looking Jeep. that truck up there pulling that camper, he's probably coming out here to camp. So they got campgrounds and stuff. That's probably what he's doing. He's coming out here to camp. I would. It's nice. It is nice. For sure. It's pretty country. I think that there is part of the campground. I think. Not really 100% sure on that. Let's see, yeah, camping cabins, swimming and picnic. Kind of cool. Yeah, there it is. All the water and stuff. That is really cool. Gotta watch having a little bit of fun out here because there's so much wildlife. Be coming down the road like this and bam, there's a deer. Really gotta be on your toes. I love it out here. Absolutely love coming out and seeing nature. What's up with all these mail trucks? Nice and curvy, man. But I haven't rode this road in a while. And I don't know what's on the road. It looks like over the winter there's been some bad spots that's occurred. Well, I don't want to get too sassy with it. We're not getting too sassy anyway. We're just out for a cruise. So much debris on the road. Really got to watch anytime that you're on a road that you ain't been on in a while. Even though that you know the road, you don't know what's come by in the past couple days or couple hours, couple minutes. You really have to be on your toes and watch. I love it out here. Love riding out here. First time I filmed out here though. See, all this is wanting to slide off that hill right there. Some of the blacktop was breaking like that right there. pothole. Woohoo! I'll tell you right now, if you come around one of these corners and you blast one of those things at about 80, you're going to know that you hit something. And if you don't go down, whew, if you do go down, you're in trouble. I'll tell you that much right now. You don't want to go down. Not on this stuff. That would be bad. Real bad. The backside of Beach Fork. Well, Beach Fork State Park. Anyway. That was fun. That was a fun little road. Fun little road. Let's head back to town. I don't know about you all, but I'm about due for some food. I am. Of course, school's letting out. I got everybody and their mother. I'll turn you all back on once I get out of this. I got Barney behind me. Barney 5. There's another one. Man, they're out all over the place. They're going to be out, I guess, with it being Memorial Day weekend. They're going to be out. They are. That's why we got to behave, brother. Got to behave. Got to mind the rules. That and we're coming back into town. Anytime that you come back into town, they're gonna. There goes the state boy. Whew. But I appreciate them. I'm glad they're out, serving and protecting, doing what they're supposed to be doing. Glad to see it. And, you know, another thing, everybody during Memorial Day, everybody seems to take a dummy pill and want to act stupid. And no one can go out and just have good fun, you know. But I guess you'll have that. You know, it is what it is. You can't win them all. They need Jesus. That's what they need. They need Jesus. They need to stay home. Don't go out and party. Don't go to the bars. You can have a good time without going to the bars. You can have a good time without going to the bars. I appreciate him staying back off from me like that. That's rather cool of him. It's really cool of him, to be honest with you. Not a lot of cars do that. Not a lot of people do that. And it's actually, when I see that and I see that they're staying back off from me, that makes me respect them. That tells me a lot about that cop. Because he's taking my safety, just in case I would go down, he's taking my safety into his consideration. That is awesome. That is awesome. I like that. Which, I mean, here locally we have good cops. I mean, there's not a lot of bad cops in my area. At least that I've ran into. I've never ran into one that sticks out. You know, I've disagreed with a few of them. You know, like there are matters as far as like fire department, but that was many years ago. But I mean, many years ago. But you live and you learn, and whew. Making sure traffic's stopping behind me. We'll eventually get to Beach Fork. Eventually. How much battery we got? We don't have much battery. But we've done a lot of filming too. So that's alright. I still got an extra battery. So wow, you always bring extra. Why that kid's standing beside that trash can like that. Oh, he's taking them in. Okay. He's taking them up to the house for his parents. Good kid. It's awesome. Look at the old tractor. That is awesome. Why are we stopping for it? I was a little late on the turn signal there, partner. Little late. We're still recording? Yeah. Alright. Good deal. buffers. Don't you do it. You stay right there. Thank you. We're still recording. Good deal. I love riding these back roads, man. So much fun. No all-terrain vehicles. No riding your four-wheelers out here. Can't be riding your four-wheelers. Man, that is so pretty. So pretty up here. I always like coming out to the lakes and stuff because you don't get these kind of views anywhere else. There are very many people out here. I mean, there's a couple. Yeah, we'll cruise around up here. Holy cow, they need to fix the holes. Man. Man, they got some wood, some lumber. Gonna upgrade the place, I guess. Do some maintenance. Maintenance. I never noticed that. They got a volleyball thing up here now. That's pretty cool. I didn't know they had that. Many years ago, back when I was a youngin', I mean, I was just little. My mom and dad brought me out here to the lake, and we rented a boat. They got boat rentals and stuff, and we rented a boat, and all of us went out on the lake. I haven't done that. I haven't been on a boat, and I couldn't tell you how long. It's been years since I've been on a boat. Hold on a minute. I got a little friend trying to sting me. Anyway, it's been years.
But there is a story that I wanted to tell you all while I was out here. My mom, when my mom and dad was dating, first dating, dad come out here to go swimming and stuff, and let my mom and her sister enjoy the water, of course, and my mom to enjoy the lake, because she didn't get to do stuff like that, right, as a kid. So anyway, my dad's out in the water swimming, over there actually. It was like way over there, but a boat come by and throwed a wave up, and it carried my mom out into the water past the drop off where the deep is, and my dad ended up having to come back, swim back, and get her. And anyway, my dad ended up having to come back. He was quite a ways out, and he seen her go down like the third time. When he dove down, he caught her underwater, brought her back up. Moral of the story, he got my mom out. He saved my mom, okay, and but he tore his big toenail off doing it. So that was, I'd say it was painful. But yeah, he kicked one of the big boulders. My mom don't know how to swim, by the way, so she still don't. Me and my sister both know how to swim. We're currently teaching my niece how to swim, but I don't know, mom just never learned, I guess. I always love when people were like, I know I've said this multiple times in my videos, and videos. I always love when people like look at you like you're crazy because you got your camera up, you're doing your thing, you're filming, and people are looking at you or staring at you because they see you talking to a camera. In this case, I'm filming from my phone, so I mean, how normal is it to talk to your phone? I found that funny. I don't know why, but I'm gonna sit here, enjoy this beautiful day at the lake, and we're gonna wrap this video up shortly after we get some views in. And I hope you guys enjoy the content. I enjoy making it. We're gonna do some other stuff. I've got plans to like go to Florida with this thing and ride it in Florida, and ride the coast, enjoy the beach. I start school this fall, so we've got all summer to enjoy this thing with, and all winter I'll be doing school stuff, unfortunately, until June. But let me know in the comments, give me some ideas. Let me know what I can do, what y'all would like to see, where y'all want to go. I'm down for pretty much anything. KO's got that thing running good.